Hello, you lovely loves. Well, this is an update for you here. I know I'm really past due, and I apologize for that. But you know what? I've had a lot of stuff going on, of course, right? I always have a lot of stuff going on, don't I? Okay. I know, and my hair looks crazy. I know this, right? It's my birthday. Oh my god, it's so many things. Okay, it's my birthday today, so yay! Happy solar return to me. But yeah, and so I was actually, I just wanted to get a video done for the purposes of it's been time to do another update for a while. So this is we were at 120 day 120 when I filled the prescription. Now the reason my hair looks like this because I was actually taking it loose. I'm getting ready to go to work here in a bit, and I just but I really wanted to get this recorded, so I thought, okay, I'll just take it loose while talking to you. So yeah, we're hanging out until I go to work at 2 here. Where was I? I was telling you we're a little bit past day 120. 4 months on the hormone replacement therapy, the estradiol and the spironolactone. And so this is what things look like. As I said earlier, the changes are continuing, and I have had a doctor's appointment since I last spoke to you guys. So the doctor says essentially what I was thinking anyway, which is that, the changes is just the changes that I've seen mostly, and they're just going to continue. Like nothing drastic is gonna, you know what I mean? Like my body's not gonna explode or anything, but so the boobs are gonna get bigger. The my thighs are gonna continue to probably, like my shape is probably gonna continue to soften, and then what else? What else did I tell you guys about? Oh, skin differences, hair texture differences. They're all just sort of continuing. Well, you know what? Honestly, the skin and the hair, they're not really at this point doing any. I haven't really sensed much drastic change in them. Now I think they've probably hit the point where they're pretty done. But my body will continue to change physically the way it looks. So I got a little bit behind on this on my updates just because I've had a lot of stuff happening. My car was being really weird, but I got it all fixed up. It was overheating, and I was thinking that a lot of things I was thinking, but then it turned out that there was like a leaking plug in the engine that was losing coolant. So I was losing a bunch of coolant, and then I was thinking that I was gonna have to do all this stuff, and then I was gonna sell it, and then I just happened to give something really simple to try called stop leak, and guess what it did? It stopped the leak. So I got to keep my car and keep everything the way it is as far as that goes. So today I turn about 6 to 7 billion years old, and it feels good. It feels good to have come this far. It feels good to have come this far. You know, having been born in that bubbling pit in the bottom of the sea. So it's pretty amazing to be here now, to be human and picking with my human hair. So I was having this stuff happen with my car, but also I was having a lot of emotional like movement and stuff, which is par for the course for me. Very much just my natural state. But these were a little bit different just because the experience was rage. I felt enraged. I felt really angry, and I felt really and because I felt really angry, I felt really frustrated because I felt like it wasn't, honestly, I felt like it wasn't fair for me to be feeling anger in the moment that I was feeling anger. But it was, of course, it was based on something, well, maybe not, of course, but it was based on something old. And that's also why I was kind of frustrated, because I was just like, why? I was kind of questioning myself as to why I would be upset about something that is not happening right now, right? But that, the thing is with problems in relations with people, okay, problems in your relationships with people, those are not, they don't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere unless unless you like face them head on and deal with them. You have to actually like say the words, okay, this is what I need from you. Because if you attempt to just move on from them, it's a good thing to just move on from them, but if you attempt to just move on from them in action without saying the words, the situation, the relationship, and your interactions with the other parties will always be tainted by those feelings that are there, just sort of buried, just sort of just right beneath the surface, because again, you can't even really bury it all that deep. So, but anyway, the experience was rage and just like frustration, and so like I expressed that through talking to myself and screaming a little bit and some crying, and then I was able to move forward. I felt so much better. I really did. I felt so much better. But I'll tell you a little bit about it. Was just I was sort of struck by latent anger, latent resentment at myself for not being strong enough to assert my identity earlier. Um, I mean, as far as like my identity as a feminine creature, I yeah, I was experiencing just residual anger or resentment that I wasn't strong enough, but I was experiencing that as resentment toward the other players in the the other players in the situations in the relationships. So I was experiencing that as rage toward loved ones, because I just thought, you know, even though nobody was trying, you and your ideas about the way things should be, and your idea that you should share those ideas with young people to mold them, it was toxic, and it was problematic, and it was traumatic, and it was yeah, it was very problematic for me. And so I was experiencing that end of it. I was experiencing rage at the other players for just sort of being there and playing their parts, and putting their ideas into the soup of my experience and my mental processing. So, but I moved through that pretty smoothly, because the thing with me in that, I just what I've learned is to not fight myself. So recently, a friend asked me, how do I deal with situations like that? I was actually recounting and telling him about the experience that I just told you about, and he asked me, how do I deal with those meltdowns? And my answer was that I've learned to not fight myself. I used to fight that, but now I just let it flow. When I just allow the emotions to move through me. And of course, there are situations where I would rather not allow the emotions to move through me. So when I'm in those situations, I remove myself from the environment that I don't feel comfortable in, and then I allow the emotions to move through me. But I never shake the emotions off, or I never put them away. I've never put them to the side. I'd rather just face them, because I've learned that that's better for me. It's healthier. It helps me to move forward. I don't know. Some people are capable of that whole repressing their emotions thing and carrying on. And I think that, not to be the authority on this, because I'm not, but I don't think that that is necessarily beneficial, because I don't think that it ever goes anywhere. And so I think it will manifest itself in their life in some way or another. But that's how I deal with it. That I just allow the emotions to move through me. So that's what I did. I started to feel that way, and I started to feel more that way and more that way, and then I didn't feel that way anymore, because I experienced the feelings and then I was done with them. So yeah, yeah. And sometimes that's not always enough, and there are other coping mechanisms that people um, go to and fall into, and those are not right or wrong. Some of them are healthy and some of them are unhealthy. I got myself a bunch of I got myself a bunch of flowers. So I have this room right now is full of flowers, guys. It's like a garden here. It's like a botanical garden. So I am stoked and loving the birthday vibes here. I got the cutest little cake. It has a flower on it. I should go get it and show it to you guys. I'm going to show you the cake. Hold on. Okay, so I went and grabbed the cake for you. This is what... Let me get it. Get it off. Get it off its little plate thing. And isn't it cute? Can you see it? I know, it's kind of hard to see. I feel like the light is sort of... Okay, there you go. Look at it! I don't want it to slide down the plate, but isn't that cute? Isn't that just darling? So that is the little cake I got. I don't want to have a big old cake here because I'll eat it. So, yeah, that's the cake. There's going to be 1,000 things that I'm going to think of throughout the day that I wanted to say during this video. But really, I just want to do this more. So I am just going to end it now. And I'm going to end it by saying thank you guys so much for all the beautiful, beautiful birthday wishes. You guys are beautiful and amazing. And I love you so much. You know it. So... again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm going to have such a great day, with all you guys wishing that for me. So, I love you. Oh my God, have a great day, and happy birthday to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go.